Hello friends, it's Charlene with Charlene's Heartfelt Creations. I am back with another haul. It's an Ollie's haul, and it's mostly things I've picked up in multiple trips, just because of the fact that when I would go in, I was stopping in and only finding one thing at a time, and I didn't want to do a video on just one pack of paper. I definitely hit the mother load when it comes to paper. These stacks are massive. I probably don't need to buy another thing of paper ever again. I have so much now. I had so much before I even started this. But $1.49 and $1.99, how can you beat those prices, right? So let me go ahead and show you all this good stuff that I found. Okay, so this is a very large stack of paper. So many good ones that I found. Trying to organize it a little bit so you can see what I got. Okay, so I got a couple of these. They were a little pricier than I had expected them to be, $4.99. I've seen on some other videos where people have picked these up for $1.99. My store priced them at $4.99, but I also had a 10% off coupon. But the colors in this are beautiful. I love these colors. Such pretty colors. I like that they're kind of muted, like it's not a bright orange. I love this brown. And if you've watched my videos, you know I like using browns. But this green is perfect for Christmas, and it's nice to have the two tones that can work well together. Very nice paper. I am so happy about this. I may have picked up a stack of this previously, but I don't remember. Like I said, I have got so much paper, it's kind of ridiculous right now. And then these, I've been waiting for this one. I have seen other people show this, so I bought 4 of them. I didn't even care that the little corners were messed up. I wanted this one so bad. This one has got some really cute designs in it. I love the hearts. I love the arrows. All right, so there's 29 designs, 2 of each sheet. And so I felt bad when I got to the register because the lady at the register said, oh, I'm going to have to go back there and find this one. I haven't seen it yet. And I cleaned them out. I have been waiting for this one. Look how pretty that paper is. Love the hearts. Oh, the sprinkles are adorable. Such pretty paper. I can't wait to use this. All right, and then I've got a stack of smaller paper. It is heavy though. All right, so this is multicolored cardstock, and they're pastels. Very pretty. Look at how beautiful that purple is though. I paid $1.49 for them. Love the purple. The blue is so pretty. These will make great tags and pockets and whatever else I'm going to make. This is a massive stack of paper. This is 180 sheets for $1.99. Let's break into this one and take a look. It looked like it had a very good variety. So I haven't even gotten a chance to look at any of this. All right, so what does it say? How many of each? It doesn't say. Okay. Looks like there's about 4 or 5 of each. Let's see if I can get a better flip on that. They almost look textured. They are not. That's beautiful. I love that. Ooh, I like that. This has got a nice selection of papers in it. Ooh, that's pretty. I am looking forward to using these. I get super excited about using the new paper, and it inspires me to do different projects. I've got some new die cuts that I'm going to have to use this paper for. I really like this paper. Ooh. Sorry, I'm going a little quicker now. That's pretty. Some of these look like they're handmade paper. That's cute. That looked like a denim. Oh, I like that. I like how it's sort of a neutral. That'd be a pretty tag. All right. And that's the last page. That's a lot of paper for $1.99. And I got 2? I don't know. I might have more underneath this. I don't remember. $1.99 for 24 pieces of black glitter paper. I had picked some of this up previously, and then when I seen it again, it seemed like they either put more out or people weren't buying it. I was like, I'm just going to get more because I love glitter paper. You can do so much to dress up your pages. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was going to be the same as the one I just showed you, because I could not remember. This was $1.99. This is also 180 sheets, and let me open it all the way. I'm pretty sure I picked up more of these already. Not a big deal. I have tons of projects I can do. I have tons of projects my kids like to do with paper like this. Ooh, pretty journaling cards. I love that. That is beautiful. This is my style right here. I like all of them, but I really like the one with the hearts. All right, polka dots. Love polka dots. I like that. Ooh, what's that say? Beautiful sunshine. Spring is in the air. That's adorable. I love papers with fonts or music notes. Those are cute. Those would go really good in a Pokemon journal. I just made a Misty card. She's a trainer for Pokemon. And I made a Misty badge. And what else did I make? I just had a customer order. They placed a special order for it. And so I was excited to make her up a couple extra little goodies to go with it. The fireworks, I love that. You know, I have a really hard time getting pictures of fireworks. By the time I take a picture, the fireworks are gone. Or like the flash and everything. My pictures always turn out horrible. And I see other people taking pictures and I'm like, why don't mine come out like that? But this will be fun just to use in my journal to make tags or make little things to go along with like the 4th of July or different things that we do with fireworks there. I know when we went to Busch Gardens, they had fireworks. That was a lot of fun. We did Busch Gardens, and we did it for the 4th of July. Let's see, what else is in here? We were on one of the rides while the fireworks were going off, so it was a really cool experience. I like the stars. Ooh, I love stuff like this. These little cut apart pieces, I love these. I feel like you get so much use out of them. And then when it coordinates with the paper, it's even better. Sun-kissed, soaking up the sun, lemonade, lazy days, that's adorable. Mushrooms and flowers, rainbows, I love rainbows. Okay, that is adorable. I have a pair of sunglasses that looks just like that. I love this. It's really cute. All right, sprinkles, because we need a lot of that in our lives. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I have paper that I used like that in one of my other videos, and I am out of it, so I'm glad that I found something similar. Because Hobby Lobby hasn't had anything like that lately. Lots of good fall papers in here. Ooh, here's another one of these. I love fall, October, thankful, falling for autumn, gather together. I love those. I wonder if there will be any others back here. I think this is seasons, right? I mean, it's got Christmas paper, so maybe we'll have some Christmas ones back here. Better Not Pout, that's adorable. I might have to separate this paper so I remember to use it with the different seasons. Cute little snowman. Here we go. I love every one of these. These are all perfect. They're so cute. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And there's multiples. And I got 2 packs. So yay. All right. Ooh, that's pretty. And that is the last page. That's adorable. I do have a folder that is an embossing folder that looks like this. Love that one. Have not actually used it very much though, unfortunately. I'm hoping to get back into using that stuff more often. Okay, I may have gone a little overboard on this find. This is vinyl. I bought 4 packages. They had a ton of this. I was like, should I buy a whole box? Like, they had boxes and boxes of this stuff. And so I paid $7.99 for 3 big rolls of vinyl. And I'm trying to open one package up for you. Alright, so this one has got green, royal blue, navy blue, purple. 4 sheets. 11.8 inches by 12 inches. I mean, you would pay $7.99 for a roll of just this, you know? So, here is the second roll. Pink, bright red, orange, and yellow. And then here is the third roll. White, gold, silver, and black. And so I was very excited to find these. I have had such a hard time keeping my red and purple in stock just because I am using it for my bags for my logos and stuff. But also things like green have been difficult to keep. Just green and black have been hard to keep in stock as well because of like my bags that have the Zelda logo on it or the Mario Kart, stuff like that. So I'm glad that I found more vinyl at a very reasonable price. Ollie's has actually had quite a few different series of vinyl that they've been selling with this craft sale that's been going on. The only problem is it's not been heat transfer, and I like to do the heat transfer. I don't need any more vinyl that I can put on paper. I have tons of it, and I just don't use it anymore. What I still use is the heat transfer vinyl. I love making shirts. I did not do it this year for Christmas, sadly, but every year I try to do Christmas shirts with my kids, and they help me design what they would like on their shirt, and we have a lot of fun with it. They get to help me make it, and they get to watch the whole process, and they design it. It's a lot of fun. We never got around to it because we've been so busy. Okay, this I thought was a fantastic find. $6.99 for 48 brushes, and you better believe I used a 10% off coupon. But this, I'm always going through paintbrushes because of using Mod Podge, stuff like that. And so we've got 4 of, what does it say? 4 inches times 4. So there's 4 of those. Were those on the front? Right up here. You got 4 of those ones. You've got 8 of the 3-inch ones, 16 of the 2-inch ones, and 20 of the 1-inch ones. And those are the ones I use the most. So I will definitely be using this. I don't know how much the big ones will get used. I'm sure somebody in my house will find a use for them, but I could not pass this up. And I thought this is such a big package. I don't need 2 of these. I mean, at Ollie's, the carts are small, so that took up a good portion of the cart. So this was my huge Ollie's haul, and I'm so excited that I found all this paper. Again, I probably never need to buy another sheet of paper. I've got stacks and stacks of paper everywhere now. I had paper in my closet already where I've had such a hard time even going through it and looking to see what I have. Nothing's organized into categories. I just pull paper out and I just skim through it and pull what I like. But I mean, the price of these things, I just could not pass it up. And I'm excited. I'm going to find a bunch of projects to make with these. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. So thank you for joining me and letting me show off all my goodies. I love having show and tell with you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys have found any good things at Ollie's lately. I mean, craft-wise, because we did some Christmas shopping there and found some really good things for our kids there. But craft-wise, I'm really happy with the things that I found there. And I'm going to try not to go back as often. But if I'm out and I have to kill time because of driving kids to and from different activities, I am not going to come home. Chances are I'm going to go into Ollie's. So I will try hard not to buy doubles anymore, though, because I'm starting to just collect the paper like crazy. So another thing I might do with it is maybe I'll donate some of it to my church, or maybe to an organization that makes projects with elderly or something like that. So lots of good things that can be done with all this. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And until next time, bye.